Hi, I'm Michael Perry from Sims Investment, and for today's Teaching Tuesday topic, we are going to talk about the difference between a growth company and a value company. What is a growth company? A growth company is a company that's growing really fast, and they're making more and more money each year with the expectation to get bigger and bigger. So think of maybe a tech company, and instead of investing or sharing some of their profits with the shareholders or owners of those stocks, they're immediately putting those funds back into the company to try and grow it even faster and even quicker. On the flip side of that is a value company. So those are a little more established companies, something, maybe a product that someone buys every single day, something that people use. So they're reliable, they're established. So that's a value company. And determining when to invest in a growth company or a value company really comes down to your time horizon and your goals. So if you have a long time horizon, you're a younger investor, having a higher percentage of growth companies can make more sense for you because you have some more time to kind of weather some of the ups and downs that those companies will have over time. And you also don't need the income that a value company, on the other hand, shares with some of their shareholders. So value companies, those more established, older companies that have been around for a while, instead of taking their profits and reinvesting it right back into the company, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll have a dividend. A dividend is a payment to the shareholders or owners of that company. And since they are a little more established, they're not so focused on continuing to grow the business, but instead they choose to share some of that value with their shareholders or owners of those stocks. So time horizon, risk tolerance, those are two major factors in any piece of investing. Value companies can make a lot of sense for people that are approaching retirement or actively in retirement. They're more focused on income, and they need that income now, today. So they might choose to use more value companies within their portfolio or within their investments. But like anything investing, time horizon, risk tolerance, those are the two big factors. But I hope that's been helpful today to share a little bit more about what's a growth company, what's a value company, and how to evaluate which one is right for you. And if you'd like to learn a little more, please feel free to reach out to us and be happy to discuss. Take care.